Hey everybody, how we doing tonight? And welcome to a Tinker Tuesday, y'all. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So how's everyone's week going so far? Awesome. Well, we'll see if anyone tunes in tonight or not. Might be a really short stream of me talking to myself. Well, at least the weather's getting nice out here. We had like 54 degrees today, which was really awesome. The snow's finally starting to break, which is fantastic. It's nice to be able to get out again and not freeze. Printed out one of my SCX24 chassis to start messing with again. We'll maybe monkey with that tonight. Well, we'll give it till we hit 5 minutes, and if no one shows up, we're gonna call it. Been printing out some pretty cool A-arms for a low-C hammer array. My son made dinner tonight. It was pretty good. He's getting pretty good at making rice. He's getting really good at getting it perfect, not burning it. It's not overcooked, it's not undercooked, nice and sticky. A little bit of sesame sauce in there. Hey, Andy, what's happening? You saved the stream, Andy. I was going to give it 5 minutes, and if no one showed up, I was going to call it. Yeah, just kind of hanging out, you know. How are you doing tonight, Andy? Yeah, that was good. Let me go put my dish in the sink, and I will be right back. Oh yeah, we're gonna start getting the rain tomorrow, which kind of stinks because it's already really muddy out there. When it rains, it's just gonna get way worse. It was nice to see the sun today, though. It'd be nice when the weather breaks so we can get out with minis again. I've been messing around with a couple different chassis designs. I've been going back and revisiting my original SCX24 chassis. And well, this one is only a half a chassis. I got to finish getting all the holes cleaned out, but I was hoping to do this as an Ultra 18 chassis where the body would bolt directly to this, and then you could just run different skid plates to run your favorite transmission. and link setup. Let me grab a body here. This, I got to print the body specifically for this, but this is kind of roughly what we're trying. Is all our little standoffs would have bolt holes through the body. And then you would have, yeah, body on chassis. Hopefully I sized the chassis appropriately that you can run 18th scale and 24 scale on this. That's what the funny indent is. Hey, not much. What's happening, Rockwolf? How you doing tonight, Rockwolf? You're probably, I bet you've got one of these. My old SCX 24 chassis. So yeah, I've been messing with chassis a little bit. I got this forward skid one I did a while ago. I still got to rework at the link geometries. Is not quite right. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. You've got two of them. Nice. Hey, Rockwolf, check this out. So this is a body on chassis setup I'm trying to do. All those will be standoffs. And they will bolt in. So hopefully I've got this size correctly. I wish I had something good to point with other than my fat finger. Hopefully on this inner land here, you should be able to put your 24 scale shocks. And on this fatter outer part here, you should be able to do your 18th scale shocks. I think I've got the width right that I can do skid for each. Hey, how you doing, man? How's it going tonight, Nate? Yeah, I've been monkeying with that. So we'll see how that turns out. Hold on a sec. Hello? I'm doing a live stream. All right, awesome. I'll catch you later, man. All right, bye. Just my buddy John. We were gonna try to get the pups together to play tonight. Yeah, I took Luna out tonight and ran her around with the hammer ray for a while. That was a blast. That's what I've been printing new A-arms for. Yeah, we haven't been messing with too much lately. One thing we're going to do is, well, actually, I do have one thing really cool I can show you guys. So, you guys remember the seeing this transmission a couple weeks ago I was working on, trying to do a forward motor setup? Well, this one had to get reworked because I didn't have drive shaft clearance, and I just didn't like how it's totally sat. So I reworked it. I got a new case design and stuff. My resin printer's being a dickhead, so it hasn't been wanting to print all the gears and the little parts for inside. So we're just going to have to show you the CAD model for it. But I've been trying to come up with something that would be a nice motor forward, low center of gravity transmission that we could also do overdrive with, and that I could do more things with in the future on the case, like create a dig setup off this rear output. So yeah, here is the latest version of the motor forward transmission. This is sized for a Furtec Venom motor. And of course, we got our spur here, and something neat I came up with I'm going to try and do with this front output shaft. Let's turn the front of the case off here. That's the larger gear and shaft. There's the smaller gear. So that way we can swap gear sets, and we could have overdrive. The case itself will run a bushing instead of a bearing there, so that way you can adjust the offset of where everything has to sit. And it's only like just over 26 millimeters tall, so it's 27 millimeters, so it's still pretty small. It's not the tiniest case on the market, but doing it this way, I could then take this whole back half, redo this rear output shaft, so we could have a dig transmission in small scale finally, which would be just absolutely killer. So we'll keep plugging away on this and see where we get with it. Let's I'll open up the Ultra 18 with the chassis. Give you guys a better look at that. So yeah, there's the chassis set up. Let me turn the cab on. We'll make it see-through. So yeah, you can see each one of these standoffs here would bolt right to the body. And then with this indented section here, the two sides of the frame are the right width for STX24 shocks. The outside here of the chassis is set for 18 scale. So hopefully we can start getting some of these into production or getting something made. Yeah, I did a fuel cell for it. I'll finish doing the mounting, so, well, I don't have to because the bed bolts to the cab. So then you can already run both, or you could run this chassis with most of the cages I've got right now too. I got to finish up skid plates, and then we can do some testing this weekend. Hey James, how you doing tonight? So yeah, that's what we've been monkeying with here at Tinker Time. Because a couple of weeks ago we were talking about that guy. Oh, I can't remember his name. That's doing the body and chassis together. So I figured I'd do it, but I'd do my own take on it. That way I don't feel like I'm stealing the guy's idea because I'm making it my own, which we're doing all right. Yeah, I try to innovate and push the envelope, do stuff that no one else is doing. But that also comes with its high points and its low points, because when you do innovative stuff, people don't really go for it. Which, if you guys remember me talking to you around the beginning of the year, like if things didn't change, we'd be making changes at Tinker Time. So sales have not picked up at all. If anything, they've gotten worse. So starting this month, I'm going to start shutting the website down. A lot of what I'm going to do then is going to be available on TTRC's website because they're my distributor. Or it's going to be on Cults 3D just for 3D downloads. No, it's more than the eggs, Rockwolf. We haven't made operating costs in 14 months. So it's a lot more than just the eggs. But hey, at least stuff will still be available somewhere. And I guess for everyone that doesn't have a printer, you guys will have to get some printers and start printing, because that's where a lot of it's going to end up, is on Cults 3D. I've already got a fair amount on there. And honestly, the 3D print files sell better than the printed stuff by far. Shh, you were just outside to go potty. It's mud season, so the pup thinks she needs to go out constantly and romp and tromp in the muck, which isn't going to happen because we just did a bath before we did got on tonight. I don't think a commercial would help. I post all the time. My reach was about 50,000 people a week, so I mean, one point last week, I had 100 people hit the website and not a single sale. So I don't know. Like at least stuff will be available on direct. But it is what it is. I mean, I can't twist people's arms into buying stuff. If they don't like it enough to buy it, they just don't like it enough. My style and innovation will still be there. It'll just be people who really want it will have to search for it. I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing we can change. Like, I know, and that's the thing. It's tight for a lot of people. Yeah, so the last 30 days, we've had 559 people, and we sold a couple bodies. I know it's money for everyone right now. That's the big thing for me is I can't keep operating this at a negative profit, which a negative profit isn't even a real thing. Like, it's damn, that sucks. You got to fight for your SSI. Why is it everyone has to fight for it? I mean, I know when I hit the age of Social Security, it's not going to be available there for me. But I don't know. It is. Yeah, it sucks. You got to fight for that shit, man. That's not right. Yeah, let's see. Was that last? Let me look at the calendar. Okay, so yeah, getting old sucks. Having to fight for Social Security sucks. I got to find out last week for my birthday that I have osteoarthritis now, and that I got bone spurs now, so I get big old lumps on my knuckles. Yeah, I know. I thought I was too fucking young for arthritis. I mean, I just turned 43. At least my stuff will be able to carry on at Direct RC. So, I mean, what we have will be shipping out of Indiana. They'll be getting me shipping labels and SKU codes at some point this week so I can ship out all the parts I've got sitting here. I'll have to get my ass in gear and start working harder on getting stuff on cults for people to download. Oh shit, what did I find the other day I wanted to show you guys? Yeah, it's arthritis runs in my family, so I knew it was coming for me. It was a matter of time. I mean, I've been working full-time since I was 13. I started working junkyards in the summer, and then I'd roll back when school time hit so I could still make my grades. And then wintertime, we wouldn't work. And then as soon as spring broke, I was back in the yard pulling parts. The arthritis runs really bad in my mom's side of the family. My grandma's brother, his wrists were locked like this, and he couldn't. There was no bend. And yeah, his wrists were locked like that for the last 20 years of his life. My Uncle Bud's hands were locked in place like this. I just look at it this way, like, they need to get better on that prosthetics and robotics shit, man. Like, I work maintenance for a living, and I could tell you what, I would kill to be able to have a fucking robot grip and not have to go get a goddamn crescent wrench. Just be able to, like, reach in there, grab that nut, and just fucking hand spin. So that's what I hope for. Fucking robotic upgrade shit. It'd be awesome. Yeah, never done much construction. I've always been a metalwork guy. Automotive and metalwork. Tell you what, that cup of coffee's tasting good tonight. You guys want to see some of my cool A-arm failures? I guess I should show you how big the truck is that they go on. Like, I probably shouldn't have, but fuck it, it was my birthday, and I know no one else was getting me anything. So I bought myself this fucking hammer ray, because why not? I have been having an absolute fucking blast with this thing. Just absolutely stupid good time. I think I finally came up with a combo tonight that I like. Retire, man, that's never going to happen for me ever. Hoping my boys strike it good so Dad can retire someday. So here's one of our first breaks. That one's pretty awesome. We just hit the tip of the tire. Latest one tonight was hard to see. It was tricky. I was like, what the hell? Did that rip out or something? Nope. Right there was just enough give for it to pop out, which is pretty cool. Sweet. What was chemical tank prepper like? That sounds interesting. This one tonight, I almost got it on video. This one was really good. This fucker just broke to shit. Yeah, I bet it smelled. See, what else do I do? And currently, like last week, I taught TIG welding all last week, so that had my ass wore out because I get 8 people with no welding experience, and I get 4.5 hours to get them laying really nice beads with a TIG welder. And tell you what, if you know how to weld or you've ever welded before, you know that TIG is not the easiest to get. But in addition to that, I've been getting to pick up laser welding. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any laser welds. So I don't know if if we can get the camera to see this. This right here, that's 3 beads of weld. Yeah, TIG is an art. TIG is my favorite art. Yeah, those are micro welds. That's all done with a laser. The wire diameter for something like that, I use a 0.015 wire. Let me get zeroed here, and I'll show you how big 0.05 is. 0.015. God damn, it's so fucking small. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Alright. 15,000. So if you guys can see that tiny little gap in there, that's the size filler wire I use to do these welds. Oh, sweet. I was lead fabricator at my last shop. I built everything from part chutes to carts to hold 6 to 8 tons of material. What kind of troubles do you have with TIG, Chris? I can tell you, the number one tip I can tell you is position, position, position. A good position is going to be your best friend when you're learning to TIG. You got to get to where, what I tell all my students, plant your forearm. That's your pivot point for your torch hand. Don't move your wrist. You move your wrist, you're going to twist your torch, and then you're going to get a long arc. You're going to backdraft atmosphere in, and that's going to ruin your weld. At most, when you're TIG welding, you want 15 degrees from your 15 degrees from your vertical. So that's about there. 15 degrees isn't too much. Like 20, 25 is really pushing it. The pedal controls, yeah. Eye and hand coordination is a big thing. I get a lot of guys that I tell them, switch hands. Put your torch in your right hand. You may not think it's going to work, but then you're doing all your high coordination stuff, the dabbing, with your right hand, your dominant hand. For some people, that's what we end up having to do, and that works really good for them because left hand can do the simple, not very coordinated task of just move. Especially when you plant your forearm, weld in that arc. Then everything's locked. Then you maintain your distance right here. And like if you shake, sit down. You got to learn shake transfer like this old guy used to know. Like his hands shook like a fucker. He was a stick welder till he struck that arc. Then his fucking hands they didn't move. But I tell you what, his left leg was fucking flailing in the goddamn wind. I know. I wish I had a TIG at home. Like we could do some online TIG classes and shit. I've been doing TIG for 20 some years now. Well, yeah, Chris, like if you hit a point where you can't nail it, I'd be glad to work through it with you. Hit me up on Messenger, man. We all got skills. If we share them, we all get better skills, you know? My favorite TIG to do is probably vertical. I really like doing vertical. In my class, I teach mold repair, so a lot of times you'll have a sharp corner that's been dinged. So you'll have to go in, set it, and then do it just a tiny weld on that corner, and then it's got to go back in and get surface ground. Like, corner repairs are my favorite because I'll put my torch upside down, and I like to do the vertical first, and then I back feed on my corner, and then I come across, and then I come across. You know what? I suck at drywall. I've got a room upstairs that needs, I can hang it all day, but the mud shit, I don't have the patience for it. But you know what? I can machine the hell out of some stuff for you and fix the hell out of some stuff and design the hell out of some stuff. But you know what? I'll be damned if I can drywall. Oh. Hey, Rockwolf, when you get gas, make sure you get pure argon, all right? Does anyone know why they used to use helium for it and still do at times? You use, oh, yeah, I can understand that. The pain makes it suck. But the reason you use helium when you're TIG welding, no, temp's hotter. You use helium when you want to reach that high fucking temperatures. Like if you need, because TIG welding can range from 6 to 11,000 degrees. 11,000 degrees, you're going to use pure helium. But yeah, that's why it was originally called heli-arc welding, is because of the helium. Because you have the helium and you have your arc inside of that. Yep, exactly, Rockwolf. Yeah, I love the shit out of welding. It's taken me a lot of places. Right now, the course I teach in, they're working on getting an apprenticeship degree through Penn State, or not Penn State, Penn West College in Pennsylvania, and they're also working on setting up a mold repair degree. So that'll be pretty neat to see our program get accredited. That'll be really neat to see. But all right. Yeah, northwestern Pennsylvania. I'm the far upper left-hand corner in Warren County. Not the far. This Erie County's right next to us, but we're way up there. I mean, from my house right here, I could be in New York in 20 minutes. Nope, we're not a union. Our founder, John Beaumont, revolutionized plastic injection molding. His patented processes are what make injection molding what it is today, which is pretty cool. Sweet, that's awesome, Chris. Oh, sweet. I know where Union Township is. Probably where Union City is. I drive through. I was through there today. Yeah, because our mothership's in Erie, so I make a trip to Erie at least 3 to 4 times a week. Yeah, that's what we do at my shop. Is all injection molding. Well, we make the molds at my shop. Then the mothership in Erie, they shoot all the molds. Which is pretty sweet. Right now, we got a bunch of knife stuff in. We do a lot of medical stuff. It's fun work, but it's tight tolerance work. Huh. That's funny. Yeah, I take 79 all the time too because I got to go from Erie to Meadville, and 79's the way to go. Sweet. I'm about 40 minutes from Bradford myself, Chris. Yeah, I'm 15 minutes from the city of Warren. We'll have to get together and crawl sometime this summer. Man, that's 4 times a year. That's a lot of times to make that trip because Pennsylvania sucks to drive across. Yeah, Pennsylvania is my least favorite state to drive across. Ohio's not bad till you hit some of the turny parts, and then there's this one part that's like, woo, makes your stomach go like up and down. Got home today and I noticed on my finger I had a big old freaking metal burr stuck in it. Nice. 6 hours is a pretty good time. I got some good video I'm going to post later running this piece tonight. Let's see. I'm not quite sure where New Buffalo Township is. I'll have to look that one up on maps. Let's see. Newport. Okay, so that's like mid-lower state-ish. Yeah, that's still a ways from me. Hey, Eminem, how you doing tonight? Yeah, we're all doing pretty good. Oh, shit, what am I knocking off? I don't know. I don't notice it right away. It can't be that important, right? Oh. Yeah, this is a nice day today. Huh. That's really weird. It unsubscribes you. Huh, that's really weird. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Yeah, sometimes computers, excuse me, confuse the shit out of me. It's like you got one simple job. Just do it. Yeah, I wish I had more to talk about tonight. I guess that's about it. Hopefully next Tuesday I'll have a little bit more going on. Hopefully next Tuesday it'll be even nicer outside. We had 55 today. Huh. Weird. Yeah, the rain's going to move in here tomorrow. I'm not too excited about that because it's going to make everything just a real muddy mess. Worse than it already is. Those 65 to 70 degree days are coming quick. I can't wait. Mike keeps kicking in and out again. It was nice today. That's why I was happy to get home and rip this thing around the yard and tear some shit up. We had fog last week in the mornings. Other than that, it's been pretty nice. In the mornings, at least. Yeah, I smoked that thing. That's okay. We got a replacement right here, ready to go in. I don't think it's my board getting hot. I think it's just my shit computer. I built this computer when I started Tinker Time, and I'm hoping it keeps working, because if it goes down, I'm done for. I should probably clean it out. It's been a while since I've blown it out. I wouldn't call this... Yeah, our February was about average. Usually February's here are just cold as fuck all month. But I don't know, I wouldn't call this winter a bad winter. I'd call this a normal winter. We've just been too spoiled. I mean, shit, last year here in February, we were hitting like high 50s, low 60s, the same year before. No, don't chew that. That's bad for you. Chew this. Puppy dog chewing things she shouldn't have. She does that once in a while. At least that one was busted up already. All right, guys. I think we'll call it for tonight. I'll probably catch y'all next Tuesday. I'll try and post up some shorts and some running videos of this on the YouTube channel. We'll see how we do with that. And yeah, we'll go from there, I guess. Well, Chris, if you need some more pointers on welding and shit, hit me up. Be glad to help you out. Yep, good night, everyone. And I'll catch you guys all next week.